What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Turbo, this meme coin that has recently exploded. You can see that the chart went absolutely parabolic, plus 1000% only in the last month. So we're going to talk about it. And as always, I'm going to give you my thoughts on whether you should buy this now or maybe you should hold off a minute. But of course, this is not to be taken as financial advice. It's just my own thoughts by looking at the chart and all the entire situation that we're going to discuss. But before we get started, of course, make sure that you're subscribed to this channel because I'm dropping daily alpha every single day, just like in this video, so you don't want to miss it out. Drop a like for the algorithm, and also make sure to follow me on X because I'm also dropping daily calls on it, so you're missing out on a ton of alpha if you're not following me there. Okay, Turbo is an AI meme coin, as it's so self-proclaimed to be. It's a toad, it's not a dog, it's not a frog, although technically it kind of is. It's very different from the common memes that we've seen for this very simple reason. So first of all, the founder is doxed. Rat Mankind, this is the creator of Turbo. He created this project, I've done some research, and he created this project with only $69 of budget, and he had ChatGPT basically structure everything. So this is why this meme is actually considered as part of the AI sphere. This is also why I think that this project is going to be very successful in the long term, because if you guys know, I'm very bullish on projects that basically cross narrative. So for instance, I'm into some plays that are in AI but also deep in, like AI tech, other plays that are social fi but also AI, like Chirply. And I hadn't really seen before Turbo a project that actually is in the meme sphere, but it also is AI. And with all of the catalyst events that we can see for the AI summer or fall or next year, with Nvidia still breaking record earnings, the AI projects probably going for a new leg up at some point this year, new versions being released of ChatGPT, there's so many avenues that this project could have to actually pump astronomically and go to record highs. So this is the first overview. And also, the contract was announced, there's no buy and sell taxes. The project was crowdfunded at launch, and I think that the founder had something like 12 or 13% of the total supply. I don't remember the exact number, but it was around something like that. All the tokens are circulation. And the fun fact is that these meme coins, at least in 99% of the cases, have much better tokenomics than any other gaming, AI, or perhaps even layer one projects out there, which is pretty crazy. The engagement on social media is quite high. I mean, 57K followers. I was expecting even more given the market cap that it has achieved in the last few days. But still, regardless, this is actually quite big, and the engagement is completely organic. I can see that actually the amount of likes and retweets that they get, they're actually very realistic for the following that they have. So very refreshing to see that this is all organic and there's no paid traffic or whatever. I'm not gonna make crazy price prediction. Perhaps I'm gonna make another video in the very short future on the price predictions that I would expect out of Turbo. But from here, I would tell you that I would still expect something like a 20 to 30x. I don't think it's out of the ordinary to imagine something like this with something that is little below 500 million in this very moment, considering the potential that it can have, consider the previous meme runs that we see in the Doge and Shiba have in the previous bull run. I see this doing something similar. It's something different, and it's not that it has utility, but it also blends into the AI sphere. So if AI goes for another leg up soon, I think that this is gonna pump. If meme coins keep pumping, then this is also gonna pump. So there's different ways in which this can pump. Also, one of the main cases, the exchange listing situation. I've heard a lot of rumors of this getting listed on Binance, on Coinbase. Honestly, we can't know it for a fact, but when you see a massive run up like this, then a project goes from below 100 million in market cap to even 600 or 700 million that it touched the other day, there's probably big exchanges that are secretly buying. Because if you don't know this, the way that exchanges in the majority of instances make a lot of money is by buying these projects before the announcement and before especially the listing itself on that specific exchange. So I wouldn't be surprised if Coinbase or Binance or even both were actually buying at these prices, accumulating, so that they can actually capitalize on the listing event. As you always say in the sphere, buy the rumor and sell the news. This is clearly what, in my opinion, is gonna happen. And it's pretty crazy to me that this is still doing so well with a very limited amount of exchanges. So there's a lot of very tier 2, tier 3 exchanges at best, other than, of course, the DEXs. This is tradable on Jupiter because actually it's both on Solana and Ethereum. So you can buy this on Uniswap, on Jupiter. I would buy it on Jupiter if I was to actually buy it on the centralized exchange, because Solana is much cheaper. When it comes to centralized exchanges, this is so poor. It's only listed on OKX, Gate, HTX, Maxi, BigGet, and BingX. These are tier 3 exchanges at best. OKX is probably the only one that I would put in the tier 2 sphere. But what I can tell you guys, this is not even listed on Bybit or KuCoin, which is quite crazy to me. So not even Coinbase and Binance, even tier 2 exchanges are missing. So because of that, I can really make a very easy case of this project pumping astronomically when it gets more volume for actually decent exchanges. You can see that right now 75% of the volume is coming between OKX and Gate. So I can honestly tell you that when this gets listed on even tier 2 exchanges, the volume goes through the roof, like astronomically. And the volume is quite high. $500 million in volume. The volume is actually higher than the market cap. That is a very good sign that, you know, when you see something like this on a meme, it means that it's actually probably due for another leg up soon. Don't take this as financial advice, and obviously I'm not the kind of guy that buys after these massive green candles like this. You can see that just in the last week, 350% up, in the last month, 1000% plus. That is absolute insanity to me. Yes, we're seeing a minor corrections today, but after something pumps so much, even if it dropped 20%, it's personally not that appealing to me. Would I buy this at some point? Potentially, I would consider it, but I do believe that there's much better choices right now, because the risk to reward ratio in my eyes is just not there. If I'm thinking about long term, so 1 year plus, then yes, I do see a case of Turbo going even 20-30x from here. But after a massive run up like this, you can't expect something that has pumped 1000% in the last month to do another 10x in the next couple of weeks. That is not going to happen. Could this do 2 or 3x in the next month? Perhaps. It's actually possible, but I don't want to think that this is going to go like so parabolic in the very short future. And for a 2-3x, the risk to reward ratio is just not there in my eyes. I would rather focus on something that is 100 million in market cap or below. There's plenty of other choices that we've seen, like for instance, Maneki or Michi, Ponke. There's plenty of these choices that are below 100 million market cap, even Tucker if you're looking at the Politify sphere, or perhaps even something Trump related, which is probably in my eyes what is going to be the next trend for the foreseeable future. So I probably would buy this. I just wouldn't buy it after a run off like this. But of course, if you're looking to just buy something now, set it and forget it for 1 year plus, this wouldn't be a bad call. But the way that I am and the way that I direct my community, we always try to time our entries perfectly. So this is pretty much it for my initial thoughts on Turbo. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see a price prediction video, and I'm going to make sure to do so. And if you want to connect with me any further and you're looking to see what meme coins I'm actually buying myself with my VIP group and how we're getting all these big access before I even reveal these projects to the YouTube channel, plus a variety of other benefits that you see listed on my website that you can see, first link down in the description, and also the QR code that you see above my head. This is really a time-sensitive announcement because the prices are rising very soon. So you want to get in sooner than later to lock in these prices and to avoid disappointment for when the prices are going to raise up. I'm not going to give you a heads up before I raise the prices, but I can just tell you that it's going to come very, very soon. You might have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to change your life this bull cycle, to create generational wealth, to retire early, and to achieve financial freedom status. You don't want to mess it up. You don't want to be a lone wolf. You want to join the best VIP group in the space, and this is your chance. So don't fade it. I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, take care for now.